Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Danny the Manly, and today we are watching some City of Oasis or City Skylines footage gameplay, where I am working on some Oasis, the City of Oasis, which I think is coming along pretty fine, pretty great. I got the commercial on one side, I got the residential on the other. I'm working on this the Skyline, which is going to be in the mainland up there. But enough said, guys. I just want to say I missed this game. I haven't had the time or chance to play it. I did have some things where minor hiccups came up, but but we're over that and we're pushing through. We're making it work, and we're trying to get this electricity pulled into this fire station. But yeah, guys. Hope you guys had a good week. I'm posting this on a Saturday or on a Sunday. I'm not 100% sure which day, but I hope you guys did enjoy the rest of your week, because who doesn't? So. And I'm really here. What's going on here is that I'm trying to build some plazas, some parks, so that the community can grow. For some reason, it's taking a minute for houses to develop, and I know it takes time, so you just gotta let it grow. But with me wanting to be with residential too, you need a high. Oh man, the land value needs to be high in order for those residential twos to grow. Other than that, you also need like fire stations, police stations, all sorts of things like healthcare, elderly care. Because this island's supposed to be where the rich live. So I do also have like some residential in the mainland. So that's gonna be a residential one near the. And I also found out that you can't really have much industrial with you need some commercial. So I do have some commercials growing in the industrial side, so that it can maintain itself. I guess that's how it works. But but back into the game. There's really issues trying to connect these power lines because they just don't through the. Sometimes I do have when it goes through the road or like something's obstructing it. You can only build one across. Like there's only like a certain distance that you can place it, so you can jump over it. But if it goes over two power lines, it kind of stays into like in the same space between each other. So you can't really put the power lines back to back. So you need to put one first, which is a little bit longer, and then continue with the other ones. And we leveled up, and I'm able to get some cargo. Man. I'm trying to get some materials back into the city and really get the money going, just flowing into the city, and kind of grow so I can build more for the residents. And with that said, guys, I'm gonna keep this thing going to where I got materials flowing in, the materials, the money, which is cargo is sort of an income, and I think you can do policies or in the budget you can kind of make it to where it focuses on the cargo or the budget spending. I think is what I meant to say. The budget spending you can kind of focus more into the cargo or buses. Right now, since I haven't had any cargos, I haven't been posting them, so I haven't really. I've had that low so that I can kind of keep my money flowing. But now with these cargos, I can kind of I'm gonna be fixing that and see how that works in the city. Hopefully, get some more money. I do build a stadium later on in this episode, which I will be getting onto later on. I mean, just the layout of the stadium. It's kind of cool. Like you're able to have like the event planning where you don't have any if any tourist. Hold on, I think the event planning is stadium holds the youth can go there without like charge, and then that helps increase like the um. Oh man, I had something planned for this, but it was something about if you increase the I think it's like people go to the kids go to school, so they get more educated workers, um, and that increases your industrial. Not in, yeah, your industrial because you need educated workers, and then you can also increase your industrial. You can enter like a tech 2.0, where you can increase like the technology and like the work industry, which that requires to get workers. So that kind of helps out. So it's like it's very intricate. This game very intricate. Like things like help each other out. Like the stadium helps attract tourists. I think it also has like some days where like the bus is free for citizens to go to this, like their games and stuff. So that helps increase tourists, also like the citizen count and like the many like people happiness throughout the whole city. So that's really good for the city, and it helps, I don't know, just makes me happy, I guess. But it does take money from away from, because they charge. So I'm making enough now to not not really care. Just I'm really worried about my citizens' happiness in the city of Oasis, because I'm trying to make it to where people are like happy here and then they'll want to live here forever. But again, it's just a game, so it doesn't really matter. But I really want to get into like the building parks. But I'm like, you see the little bubbles that come up, like some of them they're not the majority of like the industrial workers, so you got to have the industrial fed with the educated workers, and then you got to keep the residents happy with like parks and tourists. With the like that stadium also helps bring all that in. So I really just want to get into building parks more, like just like the minor details here and there. Build like I like the entrance of the park. I really want to get I know I said that it's like the first 2 episodes I wanted to build like a statue in the entrance of it, and I just never got around to it. I just got distracted. So I want to get back into that and kind of just reshape the entrance of Oasis so that there's like a more attractiveness to just the look of it in general. So I really want to get into that, but I really want I don't know why these I think by connecting it to the main road, that'll increase the citizens that come by and start settling in these areas, because it's just no one's showing up here. So I'm just doing that, connecting that there, and I'm able to put down a nuclear power plant here in the city of Oasis, which I'm really excited about, because now I can get to take care of these windmills. And here's what I think the game resets. So I do put down the nuclear power plant, which provides like more than enough power, but I later realized that the destroying, I mean, it's just better to have more than to have less. So, but it does help clear out this little creek here, and I'm not sure why the water is lowering. If you do notice, like earlier in the game it was flooding, but now like you can even see the rock beneath it. So this game is very uncertain and very like you can't really predict what's going to happen. I forgot the word. I don't know what the word is. Shoot. If you do know the word, put it down in the message in the I don't know. But if you, it's kind of weird because now there's no like no water where it needs to be. But back to the nuclear power plant, which is a little bit more renewable resource, which is good for like the city of Oasis. There's not that much pollution, but like I said, it also is better to have more than less. So, and now that I have that up, I'm setting down these cemeteries, because for some reason there's not cemeteries, child. Hold on. Health cares. So I'm trying to. Do you see the red? I'm trying to turn that into a blue, because it's just you see the legend up there. The more the blue is just where it reaches those people. If you could just have that blue all around the city, that's perfect. So, and then the fire hazard kind of shows the trees, which are a fire hazard. I haven't had a fire go down. I mean, just a couple like houses burn down, but nothing like a wildfire go down. Nothing like California. But yeah, like I said, I just want to focus on turning these red into blues and setting down these firehouses. Trying to also, because there's like a lot of pollution, and then now that I get because people get sick around this area, so now once these um, landfills are empty, I'm able to move them. So, but it just takes a minute for that to empty out for some reason. I think later on I do change the budget of the transportation of the garbage fill, so that way the trucks move faster, and I'm able to move the trash to where they need to be, like incineration places, and help reduce the waste. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure why these little areas aren't growing as they should. I guess it does take time, but maybe a little just here and there might help. And I am trying to have this like a skyline looking, because this is downtown Oasis, so offices wouldn't hurt. And here's where I increase the budget on the roads. That way there's no, that way there's the more efficiency in the transportation of the trash, and like the ambulances or the hearses going to pick up dead bodies here and there. So, and it does show you, yeah, if you can press triangle, there's day and night, which is kind of good. Like you don't think it'll do work, but it does kind of change throughout, like as the night goes on. Like once it goes night, you see the change, the shift in like transportation. So it does come up. And here I am trying to change all these blue into green. That way there's some growth here in Oasis. But it does take time, I guess. I suppose it does take time. You gotta trust the process, and maybe put like put like more parks here and there. Maybe a statue. I really want to shape the entrance of Oasis. And kind of get this city skyline looking nice and sharp, for the there's no competitions coming along for the cities, but I know for a fact that when it does come to vote, Oasis is gonna have the best skyline. Like Texas, I mean, I don't want to say Dallas has the best skyline in the whole United States, but I'm just saying that Texas does have the best skyline, and that's what I kind of want to shape Oasis to be, kind of like my city, to where you can, you drive around, it's like everywhere it's a good view, and you can see the buildings, skyscrapers, a little bit of lights here and there. Even from a distance, you can kind of enjoy the view of the city. So that's what I kind of want to do with Oasis. But there's still some pollution here on the industrial side. Still don't know why. And it's these factories that I got going on. I didn't even realize they're coal, and they do produce a lot of pollution from the ground. It's there. So getting rid of those and then moving them over to the industrial side. That way the pollution can kind of stay on that side, and this whole area kind of will benefit from the no pollution and kind of increase the housing value. The house value, the density, the happiness of the residents in that area, and that way just growth. And there's no like people dying like you see here, people dying from pollution nearby. They do get sick from the ground, so you got to keep that in mind. And yeah, so if you do have a lot of sickness or a lot of people that are sick, placing these healthcare actually help out with that, and also increasing the budget for the roads, hospitals. That way, I think I said that earlier. And as you see here, one of my buildings is catching on fire, but I do have a fire department nearby, and I'll take care of that. But for right now, guys, the only issues that I have coming up, besides the dam that was flooding the city earlier, the only issue that's coming up in Oasis, which is kind of good, it's the well, I mean, this hasn't been really an issue so far, but as you see here, I'm just trying to make the hazard safety to a minimum. Keep it blue, um, and getting rid of these reds, because the red do cause fires, or just in general they're just fires. But as you see here, like the fire department can't get to those areas, and putting some police stations here and there. That way, it keeps the crime low. They do. People start asking for, hey, there's like crime all over. We need police. So setting those down actually help the community. And once I do fill out, because I did end up buying the other 4 squares. Once I do get those filled out, I'll be buying the other areas, and kind of just keep expanding Oasis, keep that growth going, and kind of keep the residents happy. But like I said, I kind of wanted to stick around and focus on building parks. Kind of just put things here and there, because they do give you a lot of tools to kind of shape the city how you want to. But obviously, as I'm going for growth and kind of just placing things here and there. I'm not really. I should kind of now. I'm just trying to get my money up, get my residents up, level up, and once I do have that set, I'm just going around and reshaping the city of Oasis, like I said earlier, with the entrance, shaping that up, and maybe get some more skyscrapers up. And here, I'm coming back to. I'm just kind of destroying the buildings. Like you see here, they do bring the the house value down. The attractiveness of the city does go down. So you got to keep that in mind as you build Oasis. Well, as you build the cities, you got to keep the city attractiveness up. That way, the residents are happy and tourists keep coming to your city. So demolishing old abandoned buildings helps with keeping the attractiveness up. I do have one of these houses burnt down, and that's what's starting to be. People are starting to ask for residencies for workers. That's nearby the factories and all. They do start asking for employees or workers, and here and there they do ask for like level 2 residences, which. And here's where I was talking to you guys about. They don't produce as much as they should. I remember being 19 megawatts, now it's like a 15 or 16. So I guess it was on me destroying those things earlier when I put down the nuclear power plant. Yeah, this guy's like setting this here, kind of just keep the production up, and that way there's no issue as the city grows. There's no like what's it called, a low tide on energy. As it grows. So we're keeping that there, adding a little bit more turbines. But exactly as I stated earlier, there was a whole flooding of the city earlier. Now there's hardly ever some water where it needs to be on the waterfall. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's the dam that I placed there earlier, or is there like a fluctuation in the tide of the river? But I know that it's really messing up my city. So once I do buy the other areas, I'll be looking into that. Right now, I do need to be moving these landfills over because they're just a problem, man. Get those out the way and kind of get the city looking good. And this little area is kind of where I start building. Where I want to start putting more skyscrapers. So as I start leveling up and unlocking more buildings, more what's it called? Because they do have a city of attractiveness, but I think there are skyscrapers for buildings that you can place down, structures, if you will, in this area. So I kind of want to keep this area. So I'm kind of glad that this area is dry or empty, because there isn't any no space for me to be putting down like this little library here. Like you see how it doesn't give me much space. So yeah, once I do, I do end up, remodeling, like I said, this whole entire area for this library, because it does bring as you see, transport there. the buses make money, taxis make money. Eventually, I will start building a subway, a metro, a tollway, all that sort of things because they do produce money, and I want to keep that income coming. As you know, the population increases, I'd like to buy more things. And yeah, just by placing that there, the whole entire city of Oasis is like, you see all those green smiles everywhere. And that's what I want to see. But yeah, some more leisure places kind of keep. You see the areas red, changing that to green, baby. That's what we're gonna be doing. But also, these landfills are real. Oh, one's empty now. I'm gonna be changing that. But they do kill off your citizens, so it's just better to keep them in the area where they don't cause that much pollution or there aren't nearby any like residents. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of this video of Oasis. I do got some more things planning up. I think I got Battlefield coming up in the next day. I do apologize on uploading these daily. I don't have the time sometimes. I'm out doing different things, and I do take the time to edit these videos, and I got certain things coming up that I'm planning ahead for these series. So do stick around and watch it. I just apologize for the late postings of these videos. But I like these videos, and I want to share it with you guys, and I want to keep doing that for y'all. So you stick around. Maybe we see something happen here in Oasis, maybe like a huge fire. Hopefully not. You want to keep it just want to keep the city nice and safe. But if disaster does come, guys, I want to be with you guys, or share that how I get through that with you guys. Share it here in this YouTube video. So do stick around. And as you see here, I'm just changing these landfills. Finally, they're finally empty, and I'm able to change this over to here. And it's kind of I'm not sure if the keeping them together will like affect the transport of the trash. Like if they're somewhat far away, like will they be able to the buses or the trash trucks are able to reach them. So that's something that I'm still looking out for, or keeping in mind as I'm relocating these landfills. But yeah, once I do get this other side of the highway filled up with with whatever I need to get filled up, I still don't know what it is. Maybe keep the residency up, or just since it's already next to the industrial, kind of just have that as a commercial, and then just like a residency in the middle. Maybe I'm still deciding. If you do guys have any ideas, let me know down in the comment section below. But as of right now, once I do have this all 4 squares filled up, I'll be buying the areas next to it. Or actually, I'm just gonna take a break from buying areas. Or I don't know. I could take a break from buying areas, and just kind of focus on the areas that I have now. Or I could just buy the areas next to me and just kind of expand, keep that money flowing as I reshape the middle. I think it's a better idea. So I'm gonna keep that going of buying areas nearby next to it. I just feel like that's better. It keeps the city going. So I'll be leaving that. All right. Well, as I said, guys, I'm getting out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of this video and just the rest of your week. Take a nap if you want to. Go out and go get a drink, watch the games. The Stars did win. Go Stars. I'm sorry. I am Mexican, so if I did say win, it's because I don't know the dialects there. So the Stars did win. The Stars did win, and the Packers are winning. They're beating the Arizona Cardinals right now. As we're saying, as I'm speaking, I'm speaking into existence. Packers are going 9-0. We're going. 9-0, 13-0. We're going all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm calling it right now. But yeah, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Just today's Sunday. Sleep in. Talk to your mama. Go tell her to watch this channel. I'm Danny the Manly signing off, guys. You guys have a good night. With this, guys, I'm ending the video. If you did like the video, go ahead and like it and go share it with your friends. Comment something. Post it on your social media. Go share it in your profile or something. Go tell your mama, tell your friends. Go tell them about Daniel the Manly because you love them and you want to see more of them. And maybe your friends want to see more of me. So go ahead and let them know that Daniel the Manly is showing out and maybe posting some Battlefield footage later, some Titanfall. I got Rocket League, City of Oasis right here. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your mama, tell your granddaddy, tell your grandmama, tell everybody about Daniel the Manly.
At dawn and at dusk, if words are said wrongly, they are uttered softly. Either you care or you are completely indifferent. Either you try or you give up trying. When your heart is closed, when it shines the sunlight, there is no space for trust. A crack appears in our connection. Oh, you say wait.